It's like when we invent electricity, I'm sure, or automobiles, I'm sure someone said it's just a fad. What communication networks, newfangled devices. I'm not putting water in my house. Why would I want running water in my house? What if a pipe burst? New ideas, not going to get on that airplane. New idea. Everybody thinks they love technology, but they like technology, when it's TikTok. They like little safe technology, Snapchat technology. Okay, now some real technology showed up. This technology made your money obsolete. Okay, that's a scary idea. You get one chance in your life to embrace a big technology. The technology is a digital monetary network, which is open to the entire universe, which is 1,000,000 times better than the thing that it's replacing. You figure that out, and then that will inform and drive every one of your portfolio and investment decisions, because it's the most profound thing that we've seen in 30 years. It's bigger than the internet, and 99% of the world still doesn't get it. They still think it's a speculative, dangerous, uncorrelated asset, and whatever. Maybe it's a tulip bubble, and you owe it to yourself to understand it's not a tulip bubble. It's monetary electricity. If you want to characterize crypto universe, you have one thing, Bitcoin, which is the dominant $1 trillion crypto asset network. It's in essence, if God created gold in cyberspace, he would have created Bitcoin. It's gold in cyberspace, but it's got none of the liabilities and defects of gold. It's an encrypted block of sunlight. You can move it at the speed of light. You can program it with 1,000,000 transactions a second. You can use it as the base layer for the 21st century economy. It's completely transparent. You can't make any more of it. It's capped at 21 million. You can take delivery of $1 billion of it in the palm of your hand or hold it in your head. Okay, so never in the history of the world did we have such a pure form of monetary energy. Well, once you understand it, you start with the observation that it's the most successful digital network in the history of the world. Okay, it went from 0 to $1 trillion in 12 years. Google took 22 years. Okay, Amazon took 24 years. Apple took 42 years. Microsoft took 44 years. Right, so this is the most successful thing ever unleashed in the history of humanity from an economic point of view. So then the thought is, well, it seems like it's too good to be true. It's that good. Okay, well, will it be banned? Will it be copied? Will it be hacked? That's the question. In 12 years, it's never been hacked, right? It's been tried a gazillion times. No one managed to hack the underlying blockchain. It's the most secure database network on Earth ever invented, primarily because it is this decentralized network of SHA-256 ASIC miners. It's billions and billions of dollars of hardware, and the only use of the hardware is to secure the network. So it just can't be attacked in a conventional way. You would have to spend 4 years and $20 billion to attack the tip of it. And there's hundreds of millions of people that know you're not going to keep that secret for more than a few seconds before the community attacks back. And so it's clear that it was founded by people that were very deeply steeped in encryption technology and computer technology, but also in Austrian economics, right? And it's a masterpiece of monetary engineering. It's not the first try. People tried many, many times before, and certainly they tried to clone it thousands of times afterwards. It's simply the most successful crypto asset network in the history of the world, and it filled a niche. The niche is as a store of monetary energy, a store of value to replace gold. So I think we just got to come back to this issue of, will it be cloned? Will it be hacked? Will it be banned? It's not going to be hacked. It hasn't been hacked. Will it be cloned? People cloned it thousands of times and they all failed, because once $1 trillion worth of money decides that it's going to put all of its money in this bank in cyberspace, they don't need the number two. It's like there's a Facebook, there's a Google, there's an Apple. It's a path dependent thing. Everybody's decided $1 trillion of money and 100 million plus people. They've decided that Bitcoin is the bank in cyberspace. Once you've adopted that one protocol, then it has $1 trillion worth of energy behind it. Like, what if we decided we wanted everybody to love, Buffy instead of Coke? Well, Coca-Cola is the world's biggest brand. Warren Buffett understands it. Buffett-Cola is not. And that's because if I destroy everything that Coca-Cola has done for 100 years, if I get rid of all the money, all the trucks, all the signs, all the inventory, everything, you still got to murder 5 billion people because they have in their head the idea that Coca-Cola means carbonated beverage I can drink safely, right? It's what's in the head. It's the brand. So Bitcoin is in the head of 100 million plus people as being money, but it's in the heads of billions of people as the safest, most standard form. And the protocol is built into 100 million plus people's lives and tens of thousands of companies. You can't get it out. So that's why copying it doesn't work. And then as for the banning, well, look, it's property. And in the Western world, in Western Europe and the United States, they allow you to own property. So it's a choice between Bitcoin and silver, or Bitcoin and gold, or Bitcoin and ETFs, or Bitcoin and other property. Some people will say, well, I heard it's banned in China or something. Well, actually, I'm not sure it's banned. It's hard to buy it, but in certain countries like China doesn't want you to get onto Google. That's banned. Facebook's banned. Twitter's banned. But that doesn't make Facebook, Twitter, or Google bad investments. So I wouldn't make my decisions based upon decisions that take place in China or India or Nigeria. I'd make my decisions based upon the prevailing view of the regulators and the society in the Western world. And I think that's come down very hard on one point. Bitcoin is property. Bitcoin is not currency. It is not a medium of exchange.